Good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talkin Live forecast update here on this July 28th, 2025. Now, before we get going, hey, if you are following here on Facebook or if you're watching over on YouTube, you know what you got to do. Make sure you hit that like button here on Facebook and give us a subscribe if you're watching over on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the forecast. Boy, it is really, really hot out there. It is miserable. It was hot on Sunday. It's miserable again on Monday. We're going to do it again on Tuesday. But don't worry, guys. I got some good news. I think you're going to really like my 7-day forecast, so you got to stick around for this one, all right? So let's go ahead and take a live look right now at the Chattanooga Zoo as we've got a lot of sunshine, some clouds out there. We do have some showers starting to bubble up in the area. With this kind of heat and this kind of humidity, really not going to take a whole lot to get something to fire up out there. Some of y'all will see it and some of y'all might not, but it's just one of those afternoons. Seeing a few more clouds over here near Lake Chattanooga, North Georgia as well, with some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the area, so watch out for those. All right, the big news story continues to be the heat, the oppressive heat. We've got heat indices up here across East Tennessee. We're popping 105 in some locations. Where you see the areas here in purple, we're talking 105 to 110, 111 degrees. It's absolutely brutal. The only saving spots is up there into the higher elevations of the mountains there, across the Northeast Georgia mountains and up into the Carolinas and into the Smokies area in Tennessee. That's about it, but it's plenty hot out there. Now, because of all the heat, now the Storm Prediction Center just has us under a general thunderstorm threat, not only for today, this is for tomorrow as well. But because of the heat out there, I am not going to rule out the possibility we may see an isolated severe thunderstorm. We got a lot of heat out there, folks, and it just won't take a whole lot to go ahead and perhaps bubble up an isolated severe. So just keep that in mind here for tomorrow. All right, so let's take a look at what we're seeing here under early afternoon. We're seeing scattered showers and thunderstorms popping up around the area, basically moving from the north heading southward. So you see this drift here, a little more coverage over there as head over toward East Tennessee, heading over toward the Sevierville area and heading over toward Hayesville into North Carolina. Seeing some spotty hill showers here across Georgia as well. So this will continue throughout the afternoon. You'll get maybe a brief heavy downpour, maybe a clap of lightning or two around, but that's what we're expecting here for the rest of this afternoon. Now, as we go look at our satellite imagery here, you're kind of seeing this. It looks like a little bit of a prefrontal thing maybe going on here, a little bit of an outflow here, at least looking at the satellite imagery here. Again, summertime storms, we're dealing with rocks in the pond type situation, so you kind of look where these boundaries set up and where those storms flare up. Eventually, we're going to have a cold front coming at us, which is something you don't usually see this time of year, and this one is especially strong, so it's definitely going to be one we need to watch. Here's our current setup with the regional radar here. Look at the temperatures already pumped up to 92 degrees there in Chattanooga right now. You can see where rain cooled 75 there just to the west there of Knoxville. So if you get one of these showers, it'll cool you off a little bit, but boy, it'll make that air so muggy. It'll be like you could put it on like a coat. It's just nasty out there. Very, very bad case of the muggy, shall we say. All right, let's go take a look at our regional model here. It's going to take us here for the next 60 hours or so. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms into your Wednesday or Tuesday and into your Wednesday. So we're going to do it again your Wednesday afternoon as well. So Monday, kind of seeing it right here through this evening. So scattered storms around. And then as we loop around into the daytime heating for tomorrow, watch that timestamp. Here we go. Scattered storms once again going into Tuesday. So again, not everybody's going to see it. You're going to get some of it out there. And again, a possibility for an isolated severe. Yeah, couldn't rule that out. But the big story is going to be, when is this air mass going to get out of here? When we're going to see those cooler temperatures? So let's go ahead and talk about that in greater detail here as we take a look at our latest surface maps here. And we're going to take you through the timestamps here. Watch up near the top as we kind of highlight this. We got to go through here going into tomorrow morning. So again, we're not looking bad to start off our Tuesday. We'll get those late day showers and thunderstorms by late in the day on your Tuesday as typical. They'll die down overnight going into Wednesday. But notice by Thursday, we got this big old area of high pressure up here toward the north. Unseasonably strong for this time of year. Here comes this frontal boundary. So what's going to happen in advance of this front is we're going to see the rain chances go up significantly, and that's going to cut those temperatures down initially to at least more seasonable levels. But what's going to end up happening is this frontal system is going to slide on through as we go in towards your Friday. So as it does so, that big high is going to make its presence felt, and we're going to see again this cooler, dry air kind of filtering here across the area. We're still going to be a little unsettled here with some scattered storms, but the temperatures are going to be noticeably cooler. And boy, like I said, when you see my 7-day numbers, you're going to really appreciate that. That'll go into Sunday and Monday as well, and then we'll see things begin to slowly begin to warm up as that high pressure begins to retreat on out of here. So basically, you're looking basically from the 1st of August to about maybe the 5th, 6th, with temperatures running below normal, and then we'll see things begin to warm back up. Again, this was a summer, we'll call this a summertime break. We're not done with summer yet, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. So here's our forecast for tomorrow. One more miserably hot day. I wish I had better news on that front, but that's what we got to deal with. 97, 76, scattered storms here in Chattanooga here for your Tuesday. Elsewhere, everybody here going to be basically into the middle 70s for a lot of locations, even near 70 in the mountains. That tells you something right there. Partly cloudy skies overnight with a northwest wind at 5. So anything in the evening will die down, and we'll see a quiet start in the morning. Afternoon highs, every middle, upper 90s all over the place. When you see 90s in the mountains, which are typically your saving grace, you know it's a hot day. We got a lot of 90s out there. Again, those feel-like temperatures up in here are going to be running 105 plus. Again, watch out for that. Be careful, you're going to be outside for any length of time in this kind of heat. All right, here's our regional forecast. 98 Nashville, 99 in Memphis. Everybody across the southeast here just baking. 98 there in Columbus, 98 Mobile, 96 over into Savannah. All right, now let's talk about the good stuff. Let's look at the 7-day here, all right? Here we go. Going to start backing our temperatures up. Rain chances come up. 80%, 90%, 80%. Notice the trend coming right back down to the upper 80s. Still holding on to some high rain chances into Saturday. That's when that frontal system will be coming on through. Look at that, 80, 69. I still think these rain chances on Saturday and Sunday may come down a little bit. We'll see how much dry air we get in here. 82, 69. But boy, those low 80s are going to feel really, really good when you talk about temperatures right now. Looking at 97, 98 degrees here going in for tomorrow. So it's going to be brutally hot out there. The good news is we're going to back it off. So just hold on one more day, folks, and then we'll see things begin to trend on, and we'll get things to kind of cool off just a little bit. And but like I said, it doesn't mean we're done with summer. We're not. We're going to get a nice little break for about 4 or 5 days between the 1st and the 6th, roughly, of August, and then we'll see the temperatures come back up. So we're not done with summer. Hopefully, we won't see a return in kind of heat like this in August. The days starting to get a little shorter as we get into August now, and hopefully we won't see a repeat of this kind of heat coming back at us. All right, that's y'all's update here on the Talkin' Live broadcast channel. Again, make sure that if you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you give a thumbs up. Make sure you give the subscribe and support the channel here. Give Lamar a little love, okay? All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next update. You guys have a great day. See you tomorrow.